Yes, ma'am. A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, our esteemed guests and fellow enthusiasts. I, Khadija Dul Kubra, and Mrs. Prameshwari, member of 16th Batch Lead House, extend a warm welcome from Edifam International Academy. Over to you, Mrs. Prameshwari. Following the welcome, we are diving straight into the heart of CLAM, the talk. The ultimate stage where the voices of our incredible teachers shine bright like stars. We honor the stories, insights, and experiences of educators, recognizing the profound impact their words have in shaping minds and transforming lives. Thank you for joining us on this adventure as we celebrate the power of dialogue amplifying the voices of teachers worldwide and dignifying conversation that inspire change in education. And guess what? This platform isn't just for the chosen few. It's open to all educators, trainers, and teachers out there. If you have got a story to tell, a lesson to share, or an idea that could change the game, we would love to hear from you. To be a speaker, please register yourself through the Google form given in the chat box on Zoom and in the comment on Facebook Live. Over to you, Mrs. Prema.
Good evening, everyone. Edufom International Academy, where education meets empowerment, with over 30 short-term courses in leadership, management, communication, and lifestyle coaching. We offer transformative learning experiences. Under the leadership of Dr. Halima Sadia, we honor global leaders and contributors to society. Our commitment to inclusivity ensures accessibility for all, with nominal fees and complementary initiatives. Join EdForm, where education transition, inviting you on a transformative journey of long life learning and empowerment.
At the heart of successful leadership lies resilience, the ability to bounce back from setback, adapt to change, and maintain a positive outlook in the face of adversity. Cultivating resilience is not only essential for leaders to thrive personally, but also to lead their teams and organization towards success. Throughout our session today, we will hear from experts in the field, share real life examples, and engage in interactive discussion to deepen our understanding and develop actionable insights. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great enthusiasm that I introduce to you Mr. Syed Hassan, a true powerhouse of inspiration and innovation. Not only is he an accomplished author and writer of a book titled My Words, My Diversity Using the Power of Letters, but also he is the CEO and founder of Grow with Syed, a company providing services in team builders, personal branding, event management, sales strategic development, and business portfolio development. He serves the CEO and founder of ISH Stars Technical Services, a company based in Dubai, UAE. So get ready to be inspired and motivated as we learn from the wisdom and expertise of Mr. Syed Hassan, sir. I invite you, sir, to honor us with your inspirational words. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much for all of you, especially Dr. Halima Sadia, who gave me the chance to be the speaker for all of you at this great platform. And thanks to the Almighty God who made me able to speak something in front of the peoples like you. This is really one of my honor to being the part of all this caravan, and I will do my best to add value wherever it is possible. And the topic which was given to me, that was the success mantra, and it was really interesting. And when I just was going through with all these things, the first letter which I just came, that was the mantra. Ladies and gentlemen, mantra is the specific word which is being used especially in Hindi, Sanskrit, and we say somebody has done the mantra, and somebody is making some kind of a difficulty for some other, and basically they are going to recite something on, you can say, regular basis. For sometimes like the Muslims are going to use some kind of a tasbih, they are going to recite typical name for many times, and then that becomes their mantra, that becomes their, you can say, the specific words which is repetition. So basically mantra stands for the repetition, and if it is joined with the success, then this is really the repetition. And I am really very blessed having some teachers, some gurus who has already told me that success is a game. Success is a game. The more we play, the more we become successful. So each and every success, wherever it is, either it is, you can say, the North America, either it is in the India, either it is in some part of the Africa. If someone is success, the mantra is repetition. It could be Nelson Mandela, it could be Abraham Lincoln, it could be Gandhi, it could be Qaid Azam. Anyone who has the success, their mantras, the repetition, they have a tremendous repetition and the consistency which took them to the part of the success basically. And from my point of view, success has different definitions. Some bodies take success as a wealth. If they have certain amount of the wealth, certain amount of the property, certain amount of the cars, villas, they think they are successful. And some people think that success is basically reaching from one point to another point. If I conclude, success is not the destination. Believe me, when I travel from one country to another country, the journey itself is very, very beautiful. Instead of landing down at some airport, if I'm going from Dubai to Thailand and I just getting down on the Bangkok, while reaching Bangkok, all the excitement, all the enthusiasm, all the things just get stopped. Looks like that we have just made all the things very easy. But while going, while boarding, while sitting in the aeroplane, taking time, waiting outside in the lounge, this all makes a more interesting and more excitement feelings. So my point of view, success is just feeling, pleasure, joy, and pride, which keeps me more active on my toes to reach more higher and higher. In my book and in my talks and in my thoughts, I don't want to address anyone other, because I still need myself the best improvement. Until I'm not improved, I cannot say someone to be the best. So you will see in my speakings or in my books, I will share my book PDF with Dr. Halima Sadia, then she can also share with others. The word you will be very less, because I don't have the control for someone other, but I have the control on myself. If I can keep myself cool, calm, and having responses instead of reactions, then my life will be going better. And from my point of the view, as my book name was My Words, My Destiny, I like to be the, you can say, the using the words in a very different way, using the letter in different way. So I try to make a recipe of the success and just try to make some components. And I hope the people who are listening me, who are seeing me, and this will help you while taking decisions for your success. So success has different letters like S, U, C, C, E, and double S. From my point of view, S stands for surety. Until unless I am not sure what I am going to do, that is not clean and clear in front of me, my success path will be not 100% correct. So first of all, I need to be sure where I have to reach, what I have to do, what I have to achieve. Then in that path, success will be one of my milestones. Second, U stands for unshakable faith. Until I don't have the faith on myself and on the divine powers, you can say the God, you can say the Bhagwan, you can say Allah, whatsoever. Until I don't have the faith like this, I am unable to smell the success. Third, but very important, that C stands for the creativity. Creativity is, you can trust and you can believe that creativity is the basic ingredient for any other new idea which is prevailing in the world. See, if somebody has built Burj Khalifa, there was some creativity in his mind, then he has made the Burj Khalifa. If now we are flying on the aeroplane, and this was the creativity by the Wright brothers who made the aeroplane design, and now we're enjoying. Now, today, after the COVID, during the COVID, what a great blessings we have come with us. See, we are all are working on the Zoom. Somebody is from other part of the world, somebody is from other part of the world. This all is the creativity. Until the creativity content is not in the composition and the recipe of the success, that is not tasty. Then other C stands from my point of view consistency. As we spoke just few moments before, consistency is the basic key to reach the highest point. And see, consistency doesn't mean that we are doing something which is not going to give us the fruit. Consistency means to do something in a proper way, in a right way, in a right environment, in a right direction, then doing the efforts. For example, I belong to the agriculture background. If I have a very good seed, and I'm going to transplant that seed in a desert, that will never grow. It is no fault from the seed, but the fault is that I am not providing him the better environment where it could go. So my these all consistent efforts, which will be going on the wrong direction, they are never taking me to the success. So my consistency, first of all, stands for actually the exact efforts in the exact direction. Then that consistency is paying me what I'm expecting from that. Then efficiency. E stands for efficiency. Same we're taking the example for this all seed. If I have a good soil, I have a good seed, I'm going to transplant that seed. But before transplanting, I'm not going to make that soil so soft and so fertile that the seed should grow inside. Means I'm not doing say efficient work. I'm not going to do something which is very proper. I'm not going to take out the weeds from the soil. I'm not going to make some way of the water to the soil. Means my effectiveness and efficiency is not collaborating. Then the success is not for me. Then the success will go away from me. Then I will be blaming and complaining many things. S in the success, first S stands for the smartness. Everybody want to be smart in the world, everybody looks to be smart, everybody do the smart things nowadays. The social media is always telling us there are smart ways to become millionaire, smart ways to do abcd blah blah blah. But I think most of the peoples like me doesn't know what is basically smart. Smart is something which is specific, which is measurable, which is achievable, which is realistic, and which is under the time bound. Until these all things are not collected, there is no smart. And if something is no smart, and for example, we are putting lot of our energy, time, and efforts in a very different way from where we're not expecting something, then we are not doing smart. Now, the smartphone has given a different phenomena to the life, a different perception to the life. Now, while standing here, sitting here, we just make one click on a WhatsApp, and the message is going to the thousands of the miles somebody other in any part of the world he is receiving. So this all is a smart work. So the success really depending on the smart work, because success is not that you have just achieved one point. For example, I made a goal that I'm going to write a book in, for example, 4 months or 6 months. I completed that, so I'm successful. No, this is actually I have just gone to one milestone. From this milestone, now my another journey starts. So until I'm not smart, my that journey will be very lazy, and I will be not so productive as the God has made me, as the potentials I have. Last but not least, the S stands for the spirituality. Spirituality makes a human a really human being. Until in our efforts, until in our all aspects of the life, the taste, the shadow, and the color and the flavor of spirituality is not available. Believe me, all our efforts are in vain. All of the religions have the certain type of the principles. They keep us on the line, they keep us on the rhythm, they keep us to behave well with each other. And if we have the intentions very right, then those intentions give us a very good deeds in this world also, and we all have to die, and after our death those intentions give us there also a best price. And these all can happen when we are spiritual. Spiritual doesn't mean to being a part of a certain religion. Spiritual does mean that we should be on such a line, we should have such kind of a values, we should have such kind of a certain lines we are not going to cross, and with these lines we are adding the value in other people's. So when all these components are made, the flavor of the success is really tasteful. And then you can enjoy this all success. This can take you from a one point to another point. And the last but not least thing I will say that when you are successful, then you don't need to speak. Then your result speaks. And when the results are speaking, believe me, these are so pretty and so gorgeous, then the whole world is making clapping for you. See, many of the, you can say, the people who have done a lot of things in the world, we still remember them. I'm sure that out of all of us who are joining this class, I think after our father, then the forefather, then the forefather, after 3 or 4 generations, we will never remembering the name of our grandfather, grandmothers. Sure. But somebody who did a valuable work for the society, like Thomas Edison, like the Bible prophet, like the Prophet Muhammad, like the many other things, they're still in our mind. Looks like they have done just a few days before. They will never be going away. Same is with us. If we do something like this, which is putting a great value for the society, believe me, there will be a name. Many of the people will be knowing us after our death. Many of the generations will be remembering us that there were some persons who have done something very beautiful in their life. So from this, I again say thank you to all of you who gave me the chance for doing this all. And very happy to be the part of this Ram Datak. Your words matter, really, our words matter. And my book, My Words, My Destiny, just speaking only this one thing that keep your vocabulary very well. And this vocabulary will give you energy, vibes, and your life will be so simple and crisp. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening us with such wonderful and empowered information. It was truly inspiring.